Hello everybody, it's Thursday the 21st of May 2020 and today we are finishing off our Wild Things topic, such a shame, by thinking about the big wide world, and that's including Madagascar of course, and thinking about the world around us and how we can make it a little bit better. Now we talked a bit a few days ago when we were learning about the mantella frog. We talked about deforestation, and deforestation means when people are chopping down the trees, chopping the forest down for lots of different reasons actually, but what that means is that the trees and the forests that are lived in by animals, it's their habitat where they live, they're being destroyed, which means there are certain animals that live in these rainforest habitats that we're finding less and less of in the wild. And you might know a word we use to describe those poor animals. They're called endangered. So today we're going to use our brains, we're going to use our hearts, and we're going to use our English learning to create an information poster to tell people all about these endangered animals and what they can do to help. So here's a couple of examples of Madagascar endangered animals that you might want to be thinking about today. Okay, so we know about the mantella frog. That is a critically endangered creature that lives in Madagascar. So you might be thinking about that frog today when you're trying to think about persuading people or telling people to help to stop deforestation. Lemurs, I bet you know lemurs. There's actually some really cool lemurs at Marwell if you've ever been to Marwell. They've got a great lemur house. And you might recognise lemurs from a little film called Madagascar. Here he is. King Julian is a lemur and he lives in Madagascar. He's actually a ring-tailed lemur. Can you see the rings on his tail? Ring-tailed lemurs are also an endangered type of lemur. So yes, King Julian, poor guy, he is endangered as well as this guy here. But we don't need to be sad or worried about it because there's something we can do. We can create an information poster to tell people what they can do to help, and hopefully that will persuade people to make good choices that will help our world and the animals in it. So let's have a look at some examples of some other posters that other people have done and have a little chat about what makes them good so we can borrow their ideas for our own posters. Here's a poster. I think this is done by an older child, and they've put "Save the Rainforest by Buying Blooms." Blooms are banana plants. Now I didn't really know much about those, but apparently it helps save the rainforest in Peru, which is on a different continent. It's in South America. It's not in Africa. It's not Madagascar, but there are rainforests in Peru. So their poster is all about rainforests in Peru, and I like how they've got a big clear title. Do you like the picture they've done? Very nice. It's very colourful, isn't it? So when you're doing your poster, you could absolutely use lots of different colours and lots of big writing maybe. Let's have a look at another one. Ah yes, I think this one was written by hand by a grown-up, but it might have been children's ideas. And can you see across the top they've got in big letters, "Save the Rainforest." That must be their heading, yeah? And they've got pictures. They've chosen to put their pictures all around the edge. I think so, they've put some stickers on it as well. And then they've put some writing in the middle. Now you don't have to do this much writing unless you're really keen to, but it's just an example of what it might look like on your page. And this one here, we have got "Save the Rainforest!" An exclamation mark there too. And they've got their big heading, so you'll need a heading today. And look, they've got pictures. Oh, and this poor, I think it might be a cheetah, is saying, "Help me." That's very sad. So they have got pictures or illustrations and they have got a heading. I think they could make it better by telling us how we could save the rainforest. That's something you could add into yours as well today. So I'm going to think now about what my poster is going to have on it. What's going to be my heading? What's going to be my illustrations? Do I want to add labels? And then what could I put as a caption at the bottom to tell people what to do? I think my heading. I think I want to talk about lemurs because I think they're adorable and I know that they're endangered, and that's a bit of a shame. So I am going to do maybe "Save the Lemurs" as my heading, and then what should I do? A picture of a banana? Picture of a lemur, that would make more sense. Picture of a lemur, "Save the Lemurs," picture of a lemur. Underneath I could put a caption like, what do I want people to do or to stop doing? Stop chopping down the rainforest maybe, or stop destroying their homes, or don't destroy lemurs' habitats. Lots of choices. I'll have a think about it. Right, I'm going to make my poster now. Would you like to watch? Okay. Okay, I'm going to make my poster. I'm going to type it because it's just easier. It's very hard to write with neat handwriting on here, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because my heading is going to go at the top. Now, actually, on a poster, you can choose where your heading goes. You could put your heading. Let me type it first. What was it? Save. Save. That's a modifying E there. Here ones. Save the. Well, I know how to write the lemurs. Lemurs, actually, is all. And it looks like it says lem, but sometimes that makes an E sound on its own. Lemur. Now this makes the sound, this ER, but in lemur it's UR. Okay, save the lemur. Save the lemur? Save the lemurs, because there's more than one lemur we want to save, it's plural. Save the lemurs. I'm going to put an exclamation mark at the end. Year ones, you know all about that. I'm going to make it colourful, because I want people to really pay attention. I want to do red. Pay attention to my poster. Look at that. Save the lemurs. And then I need to do a picture of a lemur. Now this is going to be very difficult. I'm going to do my very best. Sometimes you guys tell me my pictures aren't beautiful when I do them. I know they've got big eyes, haven't they? Oh, so cute. What are their noses like? They're kind of like this, aren't they? They're kind of snouts. Right, maybe he'll be holding on to a tree. Maybe he'll have his thing like that and then he'll have a tree. Oh, I need a different colour. It won't let me choose a different colour. Oh no, it will. I'll do brown. And then I'm going to draw my tree that he's holding on to. In the rainforest, of course. And lots of green. Hey, maybe I'll even put the Save the Lemurs heading inside my tree. Ooh, design. There we go. Some little leaves in there, of course. Beautiful. You're going to take lots more time over this because you won't be in a rush like me. And then maybe I'll do some more trees. You could even do some other animals that you know in the rainforest in other places. Oh, you know what I haven't put on my lemur? Little tail. And his tail needs to have rings on it because he's a ring-tailed lemur, I've decided. He's not going to have a crown like King Julian because this is a real-life lemur. This isn't Madagascar. Right, and then I need to put my caption. I've got my heading, my illustration, and I need a caption. Now I've forgotten what I was going to say. It was stop. I remember. I'm going to do this in blue. I think will be a nice standing out colour. A little bit smaller than the heading. Stop. Stop. Big finger space. Chopping. Stop chopping down the rainforest. Stop. Finger space. Chop. Stop chopping down. Ow. It's okay, it's overlapping my picture a bit. That's not a problem for me. I'm not worried about that. Stop chopping down. Finger space. The. Finger space. Stop chopping down the rainforest. And because that's really important and exciting, I'm going to put an exclamation mark on the end. There we go. There is my example poster. You might want to add some more captions if you think that one isn't enough. You could always fit more on there. You could also put some facts. If you know any facts, if you want to research your animal a bit more, you could add facts about them onto your poster. That was my poster. I bet yours is going to be a lot better than mine. You'll have lots more time. You'll have lots more time to think and to plan and to really do your best. So I can't wait to see those. And that's everything for today. So enjoy. I know you're going to do an amazing job at these. And I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye bye.